Hello. Hey, hey, hey. Actually, let me do this. Hey, y'all. Give me one moment. I'm just lighting some incense. Okay, I'm back. Hey, y'all. Who's here? Actually, let me put my glasses on. Are y'all down for some new moon messages? I feel like I want to tap in with our ancestors. Like, it's kind of an obvious. I was going to do a pick a card, but today I don't have the baby. Today is like my free day. So I was just going to go live and just pull some messages for us. If you guys have questions, answer questions, but really just connect with our elevated ancestors. So if you guys are down for that, get ready. Let's do it. I'm waiting for you guys to come on in. Make your tea, get you some drink, get you some weed, whatever it is that you need to do. Take some deep breaths. Whatever it is that you guys need to do to prepare yourself, whatever you guys need to do to get centered. Your girl is here. We're here. And I really want to connect with our elevated ancestors that serve the highest light and the greatest good. I want to hold space for them. I want to be used as a vessel so that we can receive. Yeah, I'm in the mood to read. I just finished a reading with Glow Recipe and that went so well. And, you know, while I'm here, before I fucking take my pants off, let's pop out on live and see what's up. So, I'm gonna get started. You guys take some deep breaths with me. Release any tension that is stored up in your body. I know that I carry a lot of tension in my shoulders. Go ahead and drop your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. I'm going to put on my put some ancestor oil on. I'm going to be restocking soon, y'all. And all I have to say is like a little bit goes a long way because I doused myself in my ancestor oil like this week. And let's just say I was not trying to hear that shit. Very potent energy. So I call in the elevated ancestors that serve the highest light and the greatest good, the elevated ancestors of those that are in this space with me right now, Spirit. I ask to be used as a vessel, Spirit. Allow us to create a barrier of protection. This is a light space. This is a safe space, and we may be protected from any low vibrational energy. May we receive all of these messages with love. May our ancestors come all the way through for us. May our ancestors provide all of their wisdom and their love into us, Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay. Hi, baby. Okay. First of all, hi, Mom. What's Ezzy doing? First of all, what is the energy surrounding us that are here? Okay, y'all. The bundles got me fucked up. What is the energy surrounding us? in this moment. Damn, I pulled this twice. Man, I just pulled this message. Man holding a coin. And deceit. What I want to say in this moment is not to be relying on anyone for your coins. If you're waiting for a check to clear, if you're waiting for someone to give you your money, make sure that you're allocating your money. You're being responsible with it before it comes in. Because I'm feeling like there might be some setbacks. So let's see, Spirit. What is this? What is this man holding a coin? Don't believe what you're being told. Don't believe what you're being told. And I feel like that's kind of just adulting one-on-one. But this man holding a coin might be someone that is that we work for. This man holding a coin might be someone that we're in a relationship with. But there's definitely like this underlying theme of deceit. This underlying theme of not being honest. It could just be not being honest about whereabouts, not being honest about where someone is going, not being honest about what someone is doing with their money. That's messages for someone, so I'm just going to let that one rock. Okay. I hope whoever that was for got it. I'm not trying to dive too deep into it. I just wanted to see. Let's get into it with our ancestors. What messages do our elevated ancestors have for us today on this new moon in Scorpio? What message do our elevated ancestors have for us on this new moon in Scorpio? The Magician! So beautiful. So beautiful. Our ancestors are reminding us in this moment that your power comes from them. Your power comes from them. I'm feeling that someone in this room, someone in this space has some sort of, whatever their gifts are, you're starting to realize that that gift comes from someone in your family. It may not be someone that you know. It might be, oh my gosh, my mom just told me that my great-grandmother does this, or my great-grandfather did this, or my great-aunt did this. And really finding that connection to what your gifts are from those that have passed. And again, I'm not feeling that that's a connection that you have, that you were, I'm not feeling that was someone that you were connected to when they were here. But similar to me, part of your purpose within your family is like restoring that gift, restoring whatever purpose that is, whatever craft that is. Spirit, can our ancestors elaborate on this Magician? Yes. So Four of Swords and the Devil. So I'm getting a few messages here. One message that I'm getting is that some people in our family are being a little bit stingy when it comes to information. They're being a little bit stingy when it comes to getting what you need from them. They have like their own attachments is what I'm feeling. They just, whatever this, I don't know. I'm just feeling like you're trying to get information from your family and they're not like, they're really low vibrational. They're not really trying to give you anything, which is hilarious because I can totally relate. What your ancestors are saying to you in this moment right now is to develop a relationship with them speak to them, communicate with them, more specifically meditation, ancestral meditations. Literally go on YouTube. One ancestor meditation that I've done recently is Tigera Gitana on YouTube. Tigera Gitana. She has an ancestral meditation that is definitely powerful. If you guys today, definitely do so. If you're trying to get some information, if you're trying to get some clarity, if you're not unsure about what your gifts are, if you're unsure a little bit about the direction of what your purpose is, I'm feeling like our ancestors are letting us know what that is. What this magician is. Our ancestors are reminding us of who we are, but they're also reminding us of the things that are preventing us from becoming that elevated self, or preventing us from fully stepping into those gifts. Can we elaborate on this message? For some of us, it's balance. Some of us, we don't put the right energy into the right things. So some of the energy that we're putting into might be just to pay the bills. It might just be so that we can sustain ourselves, so that we can support ourselves financially, which, I mean, this is what we do. This is what we have to do. So there's no issue with that. But finding a little bit more balance when it comes to that, when it comes to creating time and making time for connecting with our gifts, making time to connect with ourselves. I'm getting that there might be a fire sign that is in someone's life. This could be a Sagittarius. This person might be really spontaneous. This person just might be, that person might just put the battery in your back. Keep that person to you closely, because I'm feeling like the Sagittarius is serving as a mirror of how you can do it all, how you can balance it all, how you can support yourself and how you can sustain yourself financially, how you can make sure that you're checking in with yourself mentally, eating high vibrational foods. I'm definitely feeling like, even if it's not a Sagittarius, I'm getting fire sign energy that is really close to us, or this is an ancestor who was a fire sign, someone who was very tell it like it is. That's why. Okay, so this is I'm gonna go back. This person is definitely a Sagittarius. This ancestor is definitely a Sagittarius. This ancestor has a real smart, a real sharp tongue. This person might have had an addiction problem. This person might have maybe battled with alcohol. Their addiction could have been other people. Their addictions could have been romantic. It could have been relationship. I'm just feeling like there's this wise Sagittarius ancestor that is here with us to be like, allow me to help you steer the path so that you don't make the same mistakes as I did, so that you don't follow the same cycles. Also making you aware of what some of those ancestral, not ancestral traumas, but more so like ancestral addictions that run in your family. What are some of those addictions? I feel like that's definitely a thing that this ancestor is trying to communicate in this moment. Let me look and see if you guys said anything. Wow, much gratitude. Welcome. Oh, okay, Capricorn energy. Okay, so it's resonating with some folks also. Absolutely, it could be a fire moon. That's the thing. I don't even really like doing that whole generalization thing, because it could be a fire sign moon, but I'm really getting more so Sagittarian energy. Sagittarian, this person might have been, of course they were a free spirit, but this person really didn't, the way that they moved was a little bit inconsiderate. Like, they did whatever they wanted to do when they were here. They didn't really care about how it affected other people. I'm feeling that that's what might have been their toxic trait. That's crazy. I'm hearing Billy, and I have an Uncle Billy, and I'm kind of bugging out right now. Okay. Wow. All right. Let me see. What are the ancestors we got in the building? So I am using, I think this is the Cosmic Tarot. I think it's called Cosmic something. I think it's Cosmic Tarot. Okay. And of course I'm also using the mini Rider-Waite. Okay, what other ancestors are here with us in this moment? What wisdom do you have to share with us? What knowledge do you have to share with us? Wow. So that person was not finished talking. Clearly, 7 of Cups just flew out. The Devil and the Lovers. So this is definitely elaborating that this ancestor was someone who had issues with romance, who had issues in the dating department, maybe some codependency issues, maybe some trust issues, feeling like going into situations and going into relationships and just kind of they would create like their own narratives in their head. It seems like, and if you are someone who has been dealing with like relationship issues or with love, and you feel like, what is going on? Why can't I find the person that is for me? I feel that your ancestors are trying to tell you in this moment that to think about what is your relationship like with codependency? Who are you codependent on? Making sure that you're not going into situations for someone to fill you. Making sure that that's not the purpose. That's not the purpose of what the Lovers is. That's not the purpose of what relationships are. With this Lovers card, it's about making a decision. It's about a choice. So what I'm hearing too is a reminder that love is a choice. Love is a choice. So if this person is choosing to be with you, why are we questioning that? There might be some extra baggage that you have that your ancestors are making you aware of. Spirit, can we elaborate on this Devil card? I also am feeling like, because relationship is a choice, that also means that when you go into new partnerships, think about cleansing yourself. Thinking about doing a yoni steam or cleansing yourself, like cleansing your actual vessel, cleansing your reproductive part, so that you're not bringing that energy into something new, or just the idea of like keeping lots of spare tires. Having like, why do you have a roster when you're in a monogamous relationship? And that's the thing. It's not even you. This is some ancestral shit. Like our ancestors, or whoever I'm referring to, whoever I'm talking to, your ancestor had people on deck and they were never able to be with just one person. Okay. I hope that person is done talking. So, what other messages do our ancestors that are in this space with us, the ancestors that are here, definitely definitely. Oof. 7 of Wands. I'm really feeling like trust issues. I'm feeling like some of us have 8 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. 2 things I'm hearing. Not not falling into like the he say, she say. That man holding a coin and the deceit card came through. And I feel that in this moment, like whatever you're feeling, I'm definitely feeling like this has to deal with someone who's in a relationship right now. Trusting your intuition. If it doesn't feel right, it's most likely not. Yeah. If it doesn't feel right, it's most likely not. It's like you're all in your head. It's consuming your thoughts, but you are still choosing to be in this situation. So your ancestors are kind of like, are you going to choose up or not? And really by choose up, they mean, are you going to choose yourself? What other messages? So for those that are coming in, I'm doing some messages from our ancestors. What I want you to do is take a few deep breaths, get centered, set your intention. If there's a specific ancestor that maybe you want to communicate with or has been in your heart, they may come through. So just do our ancestors have. So I'm definitely getting earth sign woman energy. This Princess of Pentacles just came through with the Ace of Wands. I feel like that person that was just talking was definitely a man, more masculine energy. Now I'm feeling like a little bit more feminine energy. Can we elaborate on this Page of Pentacles? The way that this person passed might have to do with like their head or their brain. My forehead, my temple is kind of it's kind of pounding. It might be the head. If it's I feel like it's like the head, the ear, like, and the nose, like this whole area. I feel that if it's a woman that passed away maybe from like a brain cancer or maybe a brain tumor. Whoever this ancestor is right now, they're here to assist you to kind of restore your creative energy. You've been in a creative drought. Thank you, Pony Boy. You've been in a creative drought, and that ancestor is coming through to help restore that so that you feel a bit more inspired, so that you have a little bit more energy, so that you can get back to moving on the projects that you had in stored. This person also, this woman who's I feel is being represented through this Princess of Pentacles who passed away from like something that has to do with the brain or head. This person I also feel like is or was married to a water sign man. This King of Cups is coming through. So really this might be a set of someone's grandparents, an earth sign woman and an earth sign and a water sign man. Okay, what messages do you have for us today? Yeah, so what they're here to assist you in this moment is, again, restoring that creative energy with you, kind of getting that battery in your back. If you have been feeling a bit depressed, if you have been feeling uninspired, I'm also feeling like you want to cry, but you just haven't been able to cry. I feel that your ancestor is going to help you get that release that you need to get out. I'm just feeling like that, kind of like, that's why I was also feeling like my throat, like, you know how when you need to cry, but you kind of just have like that lump in your throat. I feel that there's someone in here that has that, like, you are holding on to that cry. You're not trying to get that release out, and your ancestor in this moment is letting you know that that's what you need to do. Like, crying is actually the way that you're going to release. Crying is actually the way where you will get that built up energy that has been stored within your body and within your cells, and just get it all out. And it's so funny because my mom and I had a conversation about crying yesterday, because I was definitely like, boo the fuck hooing, and she was saying like how healing crying is. It's literally your body healing itself, cleansing itself out, removing whatever that energy is that you feel that makes you feel uncomfortable, whatever that energy that you feel that makes you feel sad, that maybe you haven't been able to address yet. I also am feeling like with this person, or with this couple that is here, this woman that has passed away from like some matters of the brain, and this man who is here, they might not be a couple, they might be related, maybe a brother and sister, or maybe a son and daughter, is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like not a son and daughter, a father and daughter. I'm feeling like this is a father and daughter. They're here. They're telling you that crying is definitely going to be the way for you to open up. Crying is going to be how you get your swag back. Crying is going to be how you get your power back. You also might not have fully processed their death. So this might even be something that is relatively new, or this could just be someone that is transitioned. At the bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords. So there's definitely these feelings of loss that have not been processed yet. Really needing that release, really needing to like pull that sword out and feel it, go through it. This is Scorpio season. Scorpio season is always a reminder it's always a reminder about death. And sometimes that's something that we don't want to think about. It's like, well, I'll approach it once it happens. And I feel like death, or whoever these 2 ancestors are, work on processing, work on acknowledging that they are no longer here with you, but they're no longer physically here with you, but they're here to support you. They're here to help you expand. They're here to restore yourself creatively. Also, passion is what I'm feeling too. Passion and purpose. But in order to do so, you have to mourn what you've lost. You have to mourn relationships that you've lost. You have to mourn certain thought processes that you had that you're now stepping out of. You have to, let me see what else we got. It's just like your ancestors are letting you know in this moment that just use this time to reflect. Use this time to think about what needs to be released with you, what you haven't let go of, who you have not let go of yet as well. It's just like you're trying to hold on to something or someone that's not available to you, that you don't have access to in this moment. And you don't have access to, if the access is referring to this ancestor, like you might not feel that connection because you haven't fully accepted their power in the ancestral plane. You haven't fully accepted that though they're not physically here, at any given moment you can tap in and connect with them. At any given moment you can say a prayer to them and they're here. At any given moment you can go create a sacred space, an altar, whatever you want to name it, a space that honors them. Planting a tree, it's so funny. I'm also hearing like these people, of course this woman is an earth sign. She's like, plant a tree in my honor, and watch it grow. And as you watch it grow, you'll see that I'm working that magic with you. We are creating together. That's a way that we can bond. Even though I'm not physically here, we can bond through that. So someone's being called to step out with their green thumb when it comes to this ancestor, this woman who passed away from like matters of the brain or matters of the head, nose, throat. It's funny. My dad is here. He always shows up as the sun because he called me son. That's so sweet. All right. Let's see. I hope that you received those messages, whoever these messages were for. Let's see what else we got. Who else is in the building? Okay, so the ancestors that I was just speaking to, they're not finished talking. They are reminding you that they are right here. Right now, you feel like you don't have the support. Right now, you feel that maybe people don't understand you. Right now, maybe you feel that you might have recently lost a job or lost an opportunity. Maybe just financially, it could be a difficult time for you. Your ancestors are with you in this moment. They're showing you that they are, what they're saying is like, you don't have to do the most to get what you want. You don't have to go that hard. Like, I'm hearing effortless ease, and that's what Deepak Chopra often talks about like when we talk about the 7 spiritual laws of success, when we talk about like universal energy and the way that things happen. It's like when things are meant for you, and when you're stepping into your purpose, and when you're doing what spirit is telling you to do, there's not going to be much that you have to do. And if I might be losing people on this, but what I'm basically saying is like, you don't have to have that like hustler mentality to just go. You don't have to go that hard. Your ancestors are letting you know that they did the work for you. They're letting you know that they did the work for you, so you don't have to do the most. Because right now you're feeling like, there's this feeling of lack. I don't have this, I don't have that. But they're like, yeah, don't worry. We got you. We're providing that to you. So especially financially, if you just needed that affirmation about like where things are going with you financially, where things are going with you within your career, and just like stability in general, your ancestors are letting you know that they're already working on it. There's not much that you have to do. Continue to do what you've been doing. And not only continue to do what you've been doing, connecting with them and praying to them and letting them know what it is that you need. Because with that Ace of Pentacles, they're like, here, I have what you need. I gift this to you. So all you have to do is ask. So you might not feel that you have that support on this physical plane, but you definitely have some ancestors with you that are supporting you on this spiritual plane. And especially if you've been going through like economic hardships. Also, I'm feeling like maybe you've been maybe trying to like look for an apartment hunting, haven't found the right spot. It's because you haven't set the intention and asked for what exactly you want. Right now, you're just looking for anything that can fill that space, anything that can fill that void, something that you can quickly dive into just so that you can feel that sense of security. But what I'm hearing in this moment is coming to your ancestors and telling them what it is exactly that you want. Be specific. What does it look like? Are high ceilings a requirement? Do you need some sunlight? Like what it is that you need? Are you an exposed brick type of person? It's like demanding that and putting that energy and intention into the universe. So you're just not accepting whatever breadcrumbs come to you, because your ancestors are already telling you that whatever it is that you want, you got it. But you just have to tell them. You have to know what you want. So maybe that's what this is about too. Seeing what it is that you want, connecting with your heart space and seeing, I know that I've been operating from a mentality of lack. I know that I've been operating from a space of like, I just need to get something done. I need a job quick. I need this quick. And it's just like, yeah, but what is that like, what would it be like if what you received next, Ace of Wands energy, so they're letting you know that they're still talking, what it is that you need next, set the intention as if it's already your dream, so that you're not just calling in like, I'm hearing like they can help you skip certain steps. They can help you skip certain steps. And it's kind of like, it kind of intersects with I'm going to bring this up because it's kind of the same, but like me and the hubby yesterday, we were talking about like homes and dream house and shit like that. And he was saying like, oh, I don't think the next place that we live in is going to be the dream house. And I was just like, why not? Why can't it be? Why can't it be? I believe in miracles. I believe in the fact that my ancestors did the work for me. I believe that I am a magnet of abundance. I believe that the energy that I put out into the universe will be restored and returned to me tenfold. Because again, my ancestors did the work for me. And that ancestor is basically letting you know that they did a lot of the work for you. So you feel that things are hard. You feel that things are strenuous in this moment. But ask them to carry some of that weight. That's what they're here for. Whew. Let me take a drink of water. Let me know in the comments, y'all. Like, are these messages resonating? I'm getting kind of specific. Oh, I'm so happy. I just did a tarot reflection for Glow Recipe, and I see that there's some people that found me from that event. So cool. Thank you so much. I love to have you guys here in my community. Let's see. Okay. What other ancestors are here with us in this space? What messages do you have for us in this moment? I'm feeling like I'm hearing Preciosa. I'm feeling like someone's ancestor, like maybe that's what they called you. Maybe they come from, like a Caribbean or a Hispanic background, and they called you Preciosa. They called you precious. Let's just see. Let's see what they have in store. I'm just hearing like Preciosa. So this person kind of like Preciosa. Oh my God, this is your abuela. Okay, let's get it. What does abuela have to say? What does she have to say? Abuela, messages. And if these messages are resonating, you guys, let me put my cashapp in here. Let me not block my blessings. Okay, y'all, give me a second. The thing is kind of far. So for this is like, I'm already channeling. If this is someone's abuela, she's saying Preciosa, like, don't waste your time. She's telling you not to waste your time on something. Don't waste your energy. Don't expend your energy. This might be with a family member. This might be with someone that you are connected to, that deep within you know that they're not the best to have in your space. I'm just hearing like don't waste your time, or also like don't worry about that. Like, take it with a fine-tooth comb. I'm feeling like there might be someone who is like very critical, and she's kind of like, she's co-signing you. Like, I got you. Don't worry, I got you. Yo, this is taking me forever. Okay, now let's see if I can pin it. Okay, we lit. So yeah, if these messages are resonating, oh, light on. Okay, so if these messages are resonating, if they're hitting, feel free to send me a gratitude offering. I receive and I accept. So we have this grandmother figure. It might not even, I don't know. There's someone in here who said it was their grandmother. I'm interested to dive a little bit deeper and see what messages that she has in store. But I'm really feeling like this person is letting you know that don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. Maybe I'm feeling like this person is, you might be misunderstood by your family. You may feel like there's a path that you took. There's a decision that you made. There's something that you decided and your family might not be approving of that. Or there's someone that you're with that is not approving of that. And this ancestor is just like, do not worry about them. Do what you do. You're on the right path. You have my support. They just don't want you to get caught up in like that negative energy. They don't want you to get caught up in, they want you to stay you. They want you to continue to follow in your own path. They don't want you to follow the paths of like your family or what you're being pressured or what you feel like you should do. Do you. She's the one that is really, okay, so definitely woman. So this is definitely be a grandmother. Empress. She's coming through as the Empress. Let's see. Let's see if I can get any more knowledge from more details about who this woman is. So she might have, this is random, she might be connected to Ruby or Rubies, or maybe her name is Ruby. I'm feeling like she has maybe she was into jewelry and had like a ruby necklace, a ruby ring. Yeah, I'm feeling like this person is connected to Ruby somehow, or maybe she gave you something that has ruby in it, which is like it's like a deep red stone. It could be an heirloom. What messages do you have for us today? Or she's telling you that it's for you. So if there's something, if you are able to like go in storage and go through her stuff, and maybe you find something that, look and see if there's something that's ruby. It might be just the raw gem itself. Yeah, I feel like you haven't found it yet. It's like she's letting you know that she has something and she wants you to have it. So what this, I'm just going with these messages. I'm going what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing. Whatever this ruby thing is, whatever this heirloom is, it's actually for you, but someone else in your family might have it. They might be holding on to it. They might be a little bit resistant. Maybe they're being a little bit selfish, trying to keep things for yourself, trying to keep things for themselves and not really handing it off who it's supposed to be. But also that's the other thing, like that's why it's so important to have a will, so that these types of things don't happen, because people always get stingy, like when it comes to other people, like your ancestors' belongings. Like they want to hold things on to them. They want to hold on to things for themselves. But I really hope that you are receiving this message, because your grandma or mother, whoever this woman, this feminine energy, I feel that she was like she might have been a wild child or more free-spirited than the rest of your family is. Maybe that's why you understand her a little bit more. She might be well-traveled. Maybe like to go to the beach a lot. I feel like she liked to travel a lot. Or she always wanted to travel. It's like, it's this wanderlust energy. Like, I feel that she wanted to see the world. So this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like whoever this ancestor is that is speaking and whoever this message is for, this person is telling you to do your own thing, because again, our ancestors do not want us to make the same mistakes. What I'm really paying attention to in this Empress card is that world. You see that globe that's there, but you see how it's covered up? What I'm feeling is like she wanted to explore. She wanted to go, she wanted to follow her own path. She wanted to travel. She wanted to see. She wanted to create. But it was just like she had to put up a mask. She had to, she didn't prioritize herself. And that's also like the downside of this Empress energy. Like the Empress represents the divine feminine, that motherly figure, someone who is just all about nurturing and loving. So this person might have really been the pillar of your family. So because she took care, there's definitely jewelry. There's definitely a ruby jewelry or a jewelry piece that is for you. This message is like, sorry, it's kind of hitting me in the head. Like, because she was this pillar in your family, because she was this pillar in your community, she wasn't able to do her own thing. She wasn't able to pursue her own dreams and pursue her own goals. That's why she's in this moment. She's telling you to like, do you, fly high, soar, dream, follow those dreams so that you don't have any regrets. Because that's the thing. This was her path. This is exactly, she lived her life exactly how she was supposed to. But there's still some, there's still a little bit of regrets of like those what ifs. And she wants to make sure that you don't have those same what ifs. That also applies to relationships. You might be with someone who your family does not. Damn. Yeah, hold on 1 second. All of these cards flew out. You might be with someone who your family does not really approve of. Maybe their beliefs are not the same as you. Maybe your family feels that this person is like, maybe there's a little bit of elitism, feeling like this person might not be on your level, feeling like this person is just, they might not even have, it's so funny. I'm thinking about The Family Chantel. I don't know if anyone watches that, but like, I just watched the episode where the daughter brings her boyfriend to DR, and the daughter she brings the boyfriend to DR basically so that she can meet the mom, so that he can meet her mom. And the mom like never met him and was just on some, you ain't shit, I don't know you. You're not going to be anything. You're not good enough for my daughter. Like, she was just very, like, vibrational, and she was very judgmental. Like, she judged before she got to meet someone, and that's what I'm feeling in this moment. Like, you feeling like you're misunderstood based on the person that you're with. Don't second guess that person. If there's that connection and there's that love there, which there definitely is, don't allow the people that are in your life to come in between something good. To come in between something good. They're just judgy. Someone has some judgy family. I mean, we all do, honestly. Okay. What other messages do our ancestors have for us? Okay. So this is fire sign man. I feel that he might be a Leo. And he also might have passed away early. Like, he might have passed away kind of young. And what he's here to assist you with, or here to remind you with in this moment, is like, I feel like you're having a little bit of trouble when it comes to finding your tribe. There's a little bit of difficulty when it comes to connecting with people that you feel like get you. It's difficult. It might be difficult for you to even meet people. Maybe you're just awkward. Maybe you don't know how to initiate those types of conversations. You also might be a little bit more shy. They're helping you to, one, be more resourceful and connect with people that share the same interests in you, share the same passions with you. Someone that you might have a specific idea or a business that you want to get started, but you feel that you have to like bring someone else in for something, whether it's like design, whether it's for accounting, strategy, whatever it may be. Definitely something more on the strategic end, I feel like, with this Ace of Swords. Someone who was a bit, maybe, like, someone, I don't know, I've been getting Virgo energy a lot today, but I feel like they're here to help you, or ushering in and bringing someone into your space who can assist you with that, who can assist you with, collaborating on something. What I'm hearing is like, you have the idea, you have the business, this is your baby, but you know that in order for you to elevate it and to bring it to a certain point, there's people that you have to bring in. And that's what that Three of Pentacles energy is all about. Three of Pentacles honors that each person has their own gifts. When you are collaborating with someone, each person brings someone into the table, and maybe you haven't found that yet. Maybe you haven't found those people that you can coexist with and really bring this idea to life with. And your ancestor, whoever this fire sign ancestor is, this man who I feel like is a Leo, he's helping you bring that person or bring those people to you. And what I'm already feeling like is you already know this person, you're already connected to this person. It's just that maybe you met them before. It's just that because you're like more of a loner, because you don't really put yourself out there with people, you might not even know that this is something that they do. You might not even know that this is something that they're gifted with. So it's almost like you're gonna see something like and be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that this person did this. That's what I'm sensing. Like that with that Ace of Swords energy, it's just going to be like immediate clarity. It might also be an ex. It might be someone that you dated in the past and you guys are, you're cool. This person might have moved on. You might have moved on. There's no romantic ties. So this person that can assist you with strategy, the Fool just flew out. Yeah, so you have to shoot your shot. Your ancestors are going to help you shoot your shot and be more spontaneous. Be a little bit more open to just like treading new territories. Be a little bit more open to meeting new people that can assist you, and be open to people that can support you. It's like they're going to help introduce people to you that bring that side out of you, that bring like that inner, that wild child that is within you, that like wants to turn up, that wants to have a good time, that just wants to be unapologetic, but you feel that you're in the space that you're not allowed to fully be yourself. I'm definitely feeling like mixing business with pleasure. Yes, your ancestor is helping you bring someone who can add value to your life, whether this has to do with your business, whether this has to do with you just growing as a person. This could be mentorship, whatever the case may be. This person is also going to be someone that brings another side out of you. Another person that just like makes you a little bit more sharper, makes you a little bit more wittier. Hey, we're about to go do this, or have you ever done this before? Let's try it. Maybe normally you wouldn't do it, but this person is going to help do that. So it's like, it's kind of cool because your ancestors are help bringing someone into your life that can support you on two different levels. On a personal level, they can help you like loosen up and kind of get out of your shell. But on a business level, they can help you level up in your career. Okay. What other ancestors are here? I feel like I've spoken to so many ancestors in this span of time. What time is it? It's 5:06. Damn. All right, y'all. This is going to be the last message. I be saying that I'm going to spend my free days as self-care, but honestly, like, I love doing the work so much. Almost... It's like, I need to make sure I still have that time for myself and my boo. So this will be the final message. What final message do our ancestors have for us? Let me know if you guys would like for me to post this on my page so that you can revisit, or do you feel more comfortable with just receiving these messages and, you know, that's it? Oh, you're welcome. Hi, Alvin. The final message to our ancestors for us. Also, if these readings resonate, I don't offer like, maybe I should also offer like ancestral readings. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, everyone's saying save. Okay, I'm definitely going to save then. I just have to create like a cover for it. Okay. What final messages do our ancestors have for us? Ooh, so someone has someone's ancestors been speaking through them through 5s. 555, 55, the number 5. The 5th something, maybe they passed away on the 5th of something, maybe their birthday is May 5th. Yeah, let me know. I feel like these cards that came through, I'm not feeling like that's the actual message. I'm just feeling like they're letting me know that there's this 5 energy. So 5th of May, the 5th of a specific month. Again, 555, seeing 5s. So your ancestor is letting you know that that's how they're communicating to you. Once I deliver this message, they might tell me who it actually is, so it'll be more clear to you, so that, okay, when I see 55 or when I see 555, I know that my grandfather or my grandmother is talking to me. Okay. What message do you have for us today? It's really, what I'm hearing is like, I'm just popping up to say, hey, like, I'm just letting you know that I'm present. Maybe you haven't been able to piece together like where the fives are coming from. Or maybe you have, but you want that confirmation. I feel that in this moment, they're confirming it to you. They're confirming to you that when you see like those angel numbers. Okay. What messages do you have? Okay, so this person, I'm Earth sign women again. Princess of Pentacles came through again. I'm feeling like this person was really into flowers. If they're in your ancestral altar, or if you don't have an ancestral altar, they want pink flowers, or I don't know what their favorite flower is. Maybe you can fill me in and let me know. Maybe it was like lilies, or maybe it was roses, or peonies. It might have been peonies. This ancestor, like they were really into flowers. They had maybe she had a garden. But if you've been thinking about a way to connect with this energy, a way to connect with her, give her some pink flowers. Put it on her altar. Because she's here to help you expand, baby. She's here to help you expand. Can we elaborate on these messages? When I say she's here to help you expand, like what? You have the World, the Chariot, and the Empress. She's like, baby, whatever you want, whatever it is that you want, think bigger, dream bigger. Like the power that she has and the power that you have and that connection in general is like, you guys can really make magic together if you really do the work in connecting with this ancestor, who again, I'm feeling like is a woman who is an earth sign, a woman that was really into flowers or into gardening, or maybe that's just how she wants to be. Or maybe maybe she's named after a flower. Maybe she's named Rose, or maybe again, peony, or I'm definitely getting like floral vibes. If you remember her, and maybe she wore like a strong floral perfume, she's letting you know that it's time to go. It's time to move. It's time to create. It's time to, like, yes, intentions are cool, but it's time to be about that action. It's time to make some sacrifices that can, it's time to make sacrifices. And she's acknowledging that those sacrifices, it's going to come right back to you. So work on not clinging on to something, thinking that you're not going to get it back. I feel like you might be holding on to some money. Maybe you have some money saved up and you feel that there's something that you want to do. You feel like there's some place that you want to go. But you're questioning it. You're hesitating on it. I don't know if I should spend my money on this. I don't know if this is the right time for me. There's like, you're kind of just making excuses to not move. You're kind of making excuses to not pursue what's tugging at you. You're making excuses to not grow. It's like you're trying to stay still. You're trying to stay in the same position, but she's just like, no. Like, you have the whole world to explore. You have the whole world to explore. Not only explore, but it's yours. Claim it. Whatever it is that you want, claim that shit. Work with her. Let her know what you're trying to manifest. Share your goals and share your plans with her. She's like, I'm getting like master manifester energy. So if this is an earth sign woman, this is so random because I'm not even really into human design, but her human design like trait might be a manifester. Like, her power is in creating. She also might have had a lot of kids too, because this Empress energy is coming through. Oh, she's a Libra and she loves flowers. Dope. I love that these messages are resonating. I literally I've only done like this type of ancestor reading for my family. I've never done it for the collective like this. So I hope that you guys enjoy. Let's see what final message what final message does Spirit have for us. Okay. Again, if these messages resonate, you guys can totally book a one-on-one reading with me. I do them through Zoom. They're 45-minute sessions for $111. They are incredible. If you've ever gotten a reading from me, you already know that collective readings do not hold a candle. Do not hold a candle to one-on-one readings. So be open, come open, be ready. And again, if these messages resonate and you feel called to, you guys can send me some love offerings, some donations to my Cash App, which is Amber the Alchemist. You can send some love offerings and donations to my PayPal, which is amberthealchemist@gmail.com. And my Venmo is Amber the Alchemist too. So, with these moon cycles, especially with this new moon, I feel that some of us have come into some information or have had some sort of epiphany. This might be about someone. There might be something that rubs you the wrong way about someone who is in your field. This could be a family member. This could be someone that you really, really love, but maybe they just irk you the wrong way. Maybe there's a part of, maybe they're one of your soulmates, so you see certain qualities that like irk you about them are also qualities that you have within yourself. It feels like you're finally recognizing and seeing that truth and being open and transparent with yourself and seeing like, okay, why does this bother me? And Spirit is letting you know at this moment, the best thing to do is set boundaries. The best thing to do is set boundaries. So if you've come into a certain realization today or over this course of this new moon and has you feeling a little bit differently, think about setting boundaries. These could be setting boundaries for yourself. Yeah, definitely have some information that's coming. This could be a text message. This could be a phone call that happens today or tomorrow or over the next course of days. This could be an email that you get. It might be involving a earth sign man, because I'm getting this King of Pentacles energy. And Spirit has already been telling you about this person. It's like you've been asking, like, is this the person for me? Or should I continue to put my energy and should I continue to love this person? Should I continue to be so invested? And your ancestors have already told you what to do. You already know what to do. It's just time to make a decision. And part of that decision, what you might need to do is the boundary might have to be, it could just be temporary. Having your moment and setting some time aside when you're not connected to that person, because people that we love, like, they have these ways, like, we have soft spots for people. So you could not be feeling someone, but the moment that you hear their voice, or the moment that they send something nice, or just a nice gesture, it just reminds you of how much you love them. And it kind of wipes away the feelings that you were feeling, and it just keeps getting stored. It keeps getting, like, thrown to the back. You don't acknowledge it because you're like, well, the good outweighs the bad. And it's just like, in this moment, you have to acknowledge what you're perceiving as the bad, or what you're just perceiving to be what is the truth. You have to acknowledge that truth. And in order for you to do so, you might have to disconnect from this person, so you don't feel that you're making a decision that's manipulated through love. And it's not to say that they're manipulating you, or that they're trying to manipulate you. That's just kind of how relationships work. Like, we love hard, and sometimes we have soft spots for people. Sometimes we have soft spots for people. So if there's someone who you've been just having some thoughts, or have accepted a truth revolving someone that is in your life, again, I'm feeling like King of Pentacles energy. I'm definitely feeling like this person can be a Capricorn. This person can be a Taurus. This person can be a Virgo. This man can be a Virgo. But yeah, it's definitely time to set some boundaries. So I hope that you guys received. I will definitely do as you guys recommended and share this message on my page so that you guys can revisit. I love you so much, and happy new moon.